Let's keep carrying on. Favourite non-musical memory?
It was my first festival that I'd been to, so I'd never been camping. That was an experience, and it's the first time I tried cider. Yeah, and now I'm a big cider fan.
A lot of them are a bit gross.
Stepping over a guy who was absolutely completely sparkle, on his back with terrible sunburn, and someone had dropped a box of noodles off a food stall kind of all over him, and so he was lying on his back, covered in noodles, and I just thought, how undignified.
It was only when we got in the festival ground that we realised that of the four of us, nobody bought a tent.
My friends thought it would be a very good idea to do hurdles. The only thing they could hurdle were tents, and it wasn't very successful, and there was definitely a few angry people and a few collapsed tents.
Spaceman theme, so I had a really stupid spaceman costume.
And I remember just sort of standing there with my jaw open, because literally from the corner of your eye to the other corner of your eye, you could see the entire festival site. And it's just mad to think that there's that many people that are really into this festival.
Because it's so hot, they have these huge lines of communal showers that you just get on there. And it's just funny, the kind of divide between the Brits and the Europeans that are obviously just getting naked and just doing the business, and then just watching all the kind of prudish Brits wearing shorts and bikinis and kind of being really scared to get undressed and then straight into the towels. And I just thought it was kind of one of them carry-on moments.
And I saw things there that I would never see anywhere else. And for me, the first time I went into Shangri-La, the first time I kind of went into like a random small rave that was happening, like the crazy things that I saw that first night wandering around Glastonbury after dark.
It was just those two going down for the festival for the weekend, and we had a bit of a sort of tiffle that week because we used to be in a band together, and I'd just quit that band. We were like 17, 18 or something. And on the last day, he got like a slice of watermelon. For some reason, I thought it'd be funny after we'd had this massive row the night before to jab like a roll of polos into his watermelon. So I was just sitting next to him, jabbed that, so it went all over him. And basically, for a second, he found it funny, and then he suddenly turned like Jacqueline Hyde and rammed the watermelon into my face, pushed me over this log that I was sitting on, and started trying to fist fight me. And then 2 seconds later, we hear this guy running over, and I sort of looked over his shoulder, and there was two guys dressed up in a horse outfit trying to pull him off me. So this guy at the back of the horse was just screaming like, "What the f*** going on, Dave? What the f*** going on?" And and little did he know, Dave saved the day.
I thought I never want to be the noodle guy.
Thank you, Dave. You saved me a beating.
I was in the Cocktails and Dreams tent and just met this guy, fell in love with me apparently, and he got on stage, and the next thing I knew, he's going, "To the girl I just met, I want to marry you," gets down on one knee with a lighter.
So I get off at the train station, figure I'll walk because it's the bus for the shuttle bus, the queue for the shuttle bus is really long. So I'm on my way, it's a little bit further than I realised, and a bus turns up next to me, and I hear an Australian voice lean out and say, "Do you need a lift, mate?" And it was none other than one and only Rolf Harris offering me a lift to Glastonbury.
That's incredible.
That's my favourite non-musical memory. Cheers, kids.